Legend of the Göktürk. The wind howled through the endless steppe, whispering secrets of warriors long gone. The moon, a silver blade in the dark sky, watched over the land of the Göktürks. In the middle of the great plains, a young warrior named Metahan stood tall, his sharp eyes scanning the horizon. His horse, a mighty black stallion, snorted and pawed at the earth. The smell of smoke and blood still lingered in the air. A battle had just ended, but Metahan knew it was only the beginning. His people, the Gokturks, were surrounded by enemies. The Ruran, the Chinese, and even their own greedy clans fighting for power. Metahan whispering to himself, "I will unite them, or I will die trying." The first test. Metahan's father, Göktürk, a respected but aging chieftain, sat by the fire, roasting a leg of lamb. The flames flickered, casting shadows on his weathered face. Göktürk. Metahan, a warrior is not made by his sword, but by his mind. Do you understand? Metahan, frowning. A sword wins battles, father. How can my mind stop an enemy's blade? Göktürk, pointing at distant wolves. A lone wolf is strong, but a pack is unstoppable. If we unite the clans, no one can defeat us. Metahan nodded, but he knew words alone would not convince the war-hungry chiefs. They respected only one thing: strength. The Battle of the Wolves. The morning brought war. The Ruran Khanate had sent raiders to burn Gokturk villages. Smoke curled into the sky. The screams of women and children echoed in the cold air. Metahan did not wait for orders. He leaped onto his stallion, drawing his curved sword. Metahan, "Ride with me!" His warriors followed, their charge like a raging storm. The enemy never saw them coming. Metahan's heart pounded as he swung his sword, cutting through the Ruran ranks. Blood splashed onto the snow. His horse reared, kicking a soldier to the ground. A Ruran warrior, twice Metahan's size, charged at him with an axe. Metahan, "Too slow!" With a swift movement, Metahan slashed his enemy's throat. Warm blood sprayed across his face. When the battle ended, the Göktürks stood victorious. The villagers cheered, but Metahan knew this was not enough. The Ruran would return with more men. The Night of the Three Clans. That night, Metahan rode to a secret meeting. 3 powerful chieftains had gathered, arguing over who should lead the Göktürks. Chieftain, Metahan is too young. He cannot lead us. He fights well, but can he rule? Metahan, firm, commanding, "While you argue, our enemies sharpen their swords. If we do not unite, we will all die as slaves." Chieftain 3, smirking, "And why should we follow you?" Metahan did not answer. Instead, he threw a torch at a nearby tent. The fire roared to life. Metahan, calm, measured. "Fire spreads like weakness." Metahan, firm, "But together, we can control it." Then, one by one, they bowed their heads. The rise of the Göktürk Empire. Metahan led his people into a war that would shake the world. The Ruran Khanate fell beneath his sword. The Chinese learned to fear the name Metahan, the Wolf King. The scattered clans became one, forming the mighty Göktürk Empire. On the day of his greatest victory, Metahan stood on a hill, the wind rustling his dark hair. His warriors, his people, his family, all looked to him.